Hey everyone, Boone here. I have Samuel right over here. There is Richard and Flynn and Mark down there. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out for the heck of it. We've all got some technical things to sort out because the entire world is live streaming and joining web conferences now. And so Flynn and Richard, when are y'all live streaming?
We're live streaming every day at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, a build and chat. We
chat.
Put together a set and we blab with people and take questions and comments.
And we just did a build contest and we awarded the prize today, so that was fun.
Yep,
that was a good time.
Who won?
Her name is Meredith, and she did this whole cat mech thing. It was Ms. Scratch and Poke from the LEGO Movie 2, and then she had all of her cats, which were rolling toilet paper all over the floor,
making a mess of this beautiful apartment.
Yeah, so it had her apartment on one side, and then the secret wall opened, and in the back was her back room with a giant cat mech that she could climb into to go to fight crime.
Can I go see it anywhere?
I have to post it yet, but yeah, I'll be posting photos of it because it's pretty awesome.
Awesome. I can't wait to see it.
We had 30 entries.
Yeah. So that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Kevin Hinkle.
Yeah.
Kevin Hinkle in the chat said Flynn and Richard are working up to their first 24-hour live stream. So, is that true?
Yeah. Why can't I see the chat? Oh, okay. I see. I figured it out.
Hey,
comments.
Chris
was the runner-up with his Green Lantern model. It was really great.
He made a great piece with forced perspective with Green Lantern's fist coming right out at you.
Yeah, it was his giant fist. It was really cool.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Steve
Austin in the chat. Steve Austin popped into this stream and said, "What a sexy group of dudes." So there we go.
We try.
Hey, Chris Gamer 57. Hi, Adam DeFrancesco. Hello. The Fox says what? Felix the B-Man, Bill Cohagen. There are too many people to say hi to. Hi, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. We're just kind of we're just kind of hanging out on a. Oh, what happened to Mark? Mark disappeared. He'll be back.
We lost Mark.
We're just hanging out on a.
The internet is running extra slow today.
Is it? Maybe it's for everyone. Can I do? Oh, there we go. That's better. So, Sam, it looks like you are doing better with that device than.
Yeah, this an older computer than my phone is keeping up better than my phone did. So yeah, we'll start using this from now on for when I'm doing this kind of thing.
Yeah, weird. Okay, cool. Hey, Mike Lewis and Moto jumped over from Mark's Instagram for this stream. So thanks for coming on over here. So Flynn and Richard, you guys are you're really flying with your live streams. What's the current status?
We're psyched. I mean, we've been doing it about 3.5 weeks now.
Well, no, we just did our 13th day in a row today
on YouTube.
That's a lot.
And before that, we did 2 weeks on Instagram at 10 o'clock every day. So we've been doing it almost a month solid without a day off every day at 9 at 10.
Will you run out of sets?
What? Yeah, we just got a big donation of sets actually from a friend of ours. Came and dropped off on a porch drop off of a ton of really cool sets.
That's awesome.
Vintage
ones and new ones, and it's great.
Yeah, it's been, and we've just
we still have.
We just hit 1,000 subscribers today, which I know is like a drop in the bucket in YouTube land, but we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah,
but I have.
But oh, hey, Mel is in the house. Mel, how you doing, man?
Good.
Yeah, Mel is here. Mel was in our stream earlier. Hey, Mel.
I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. He was just here. His thing must have disconnected. That guy needs something else to connect with. Okay.
Man, all that money LEGO Masters done paid him, man. You got to get that good internet, man.
We were I can neither, what's the thing? I can neither confirm nor deny any part of your statement. When I'm gonna see if I can send him a message and be like, hey, are you coming back? But we were just talking before you popped in, Mel. We were talking about Flynn and Richard's stream over on their YouTube channel. They said they just hit 1,000 subscribers. And let me tell you what. You say whatever you will about 1,000 subscribers compared to other people on YouTube, but in the amount of time that you've been doing YouTube, that's fast.
That's fast
to get to 1,000. Some people take years to get to 1,000. So,
keep doing what you've been doing. Stream every day, and you
all right.
You stream every day. Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, and we took the advice that we have a schedule. It's a regular schedule every day.
I have to say, it's become, at first it was like after the first 2 weeks, it was exhausting. And then I was just like, oh, I can't believe we're doing this every day. Eventually we'll have to switch to a couple days a week. And now it's just kind of the day.
Routine,
it's just like my daily routine.
Yeah.
It just messes with my ability to know what day it is. That's all.
I would love to stream every day, but I would run out of topics to talk about, man. Especially if I'm by myself.
You know, we have I guess between us, we have the gift of gab, and then comments add curveballs in all over the place. So.
Yeah. And we're not, right now, it's all just like project based. Like we put a set together and we talk. Like there's not much more to it, but we're starting to get like,
we have ridiculous features.
We're starting to have little features, and I want to sort of start shaping it into a sort of like Pee-wee's Playhouse, sort of like with kooky special guests dropping by and like different segments. And
I could be Cowboy Curtis, man. I could be Cowboy Curtis.
I have a Billy Baloney. I have a Billy Baloney, but it's in my booth at the vintage shop. So I was. Well, it used to sit right up here.
Oh yes.
It used to sit up here, but I've taken it down. But I almost turned to grab Billy Baloney and then realized that I just like a month ago I took it over to a different spot. But there's an old video before I called my channel. Before I called my channel Boone Builds, there was an old video where I did this bit between me and Billy Baloney. So I wonder if that's easy to find. Anyway, so if you want to see that, go search for it.
Vintage stuff. Did you get that? Did you get that opportunity off the ground with the vintage toys and stuff like that? Remember the little spot you were talking about? I
did, except it's terrible timing because now the place is closed. So I was open. I had it for like 2 weeks. I had it for like 2 weeks before the place shut down.
Yeah.
So all my stuff is still there, and all my stuff is still there. And it's fine for now. We'll see what happens if stuff starts to open back up and like nobody's shopping. Then it's not going to be sustainable. But I earned. Listen to this. I earned my entire month's rent on the slot in the first 12 days.
Wow, not bad, not bad.
Whoa.
And then the world shut down. So we'll have to see.
You know, I'm hoping it's like a Twilight Zone episode where everything, like someone messed with their Twilight Zone watch and everything just froze and it's all waiting there. Like I have many, many friends who are stagehands in the entertainment industry who have no work and the theaters are just empty, right?
Yeah.
So it's like everything just froze, and I'm just hoping that when it unfreezes, it just all starts up again.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's strange, huh? And I think there is a certain amount of like people are going to have this like pent up, desire to do all the things they used to do, right? So So it seems like it should just kickstart. Hopefully, that's my hope. But who knows when it's going to be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Right now,
I want to say real fast. I want to say real fast that Richard and Flynn, having that set time is really good for right now too, because more and more people I know are getting off into this, like they don't get up till noon, they don't get up till 1 o'clock, they don't have a schedule to do anything. And because they don't have that, they start losing purpose and they get depressed. Having a purpose to get up every day at the same time is really, really good. So you guys are very lucky to have started that right at the right time.
Yeah, good point.
Thanks for saying that. Yeah, it's like brunch with everyone.
Yeah, it definitely, I get out and make sure I'm ready like an hour before it happens so I can get all of the things done that you have to do before you told me about any of that stuff. I was like, wow. Okay, I thought you just like, just turn the camera on.
Richard and Flynn, this is what you should do for your channel, and it would create more content and create more people, is that you go back to the half and half challenge, right? And you make that half and half, man, like that clock. You make that clock again, but you make the whole thing. You don't do the half, you do the whole thing, and it's a totally different build. So you ain't got to worry about somebody being on your back because it's a totally different build. Each day you work a little bit on the clock. Each day you work a little bit more. You work a little bit more. You throw up pictures and stuff like that. I think you got something. So
okay, really, you think people would watch mock building? Like for us, mock building, like we don't build fast.
It's all right.
Well, that's like watching the show. People keep saying they want to see more building on the show, but they don't. It's very boring to watch people build. Like it's so like, oh wow, they're putting bricks together. Like
right.
Well, I mean, so what I did the other day was I had my Alice in Wonderland, my like falling down the rabbit hole mock that I had made, and I took it to Bricks Cascade, and on the way back, it turned into like cereal. Like it was literally just like individual bricks in a bag, right? It was like Lego granola. So I just kind of, I just like put it back together with a picture in front of me on the stream and just like talked about all the different things I'd done. And it was interesting because revisiting it, because it was like one of the first things I did 4 years ago when we started building. And so, just kind of
more limited bricks.
Yeah, and in front of a bunch of people and being like, oh, right, I don't know why I did this, but probably for an art reason.
Well, but that's actually better. Like to do that too is to show something built and then show how it's put together. Like here, there's snot bricks here, and there's this holds this, and this pin connects here. More like to show the techniques because, like they don't want to watch us build it, but at the end they would like to dissect our builds and go, how did they do that, and what's holding that there, and what makes it special.
Exactly. What's holding that there? That's the biggest question.
Exactly. How is it?
We have this overhead camera that points down at the table, and I try to show pieces that I think are unusual pieces or techniques. We'll just hold up to the camera. So hopefully there's some how-to in it.
Yeah. And the show, we were going so fast and we were doing things like once in a while they'll show somebody like, oh, they showed Boone's light up and how it worked. But a lot of times you're just doing it as you're going, and it's not really like you don't have time to explain it and show it on. Like the show couldn't have recorded it that way. They couldn't have came over going, okay, now he's going to use this piece to connect this one to that. You know what I mean? Like they couldn't show technique. That's not what the show's about.
Yeah. A number of people in the chat have asked, what did they do with the builds after the show? And a lot of people want to know if we got to keep our builds, and none of us got to keep any of our builds.
It was very sad making.
No, but I kept one brick.
Yeah,
I kept one minifigure chess piece that I was like, oh, what is this? I've never seen it before. I want it so bad.
Especially early on, most of the builds were taken apart to put the pieces back into the brick pit for future challenges. Yeah. Toward the end, I don't know, in the last few challenges, people sometimes we would hear that, well, any, Flynn and Richard, you guys know this, any builds that were going to be animated were sent off to an animation house. But then I would assume that they were disassembled sometime later.
Well, I would think the animation process would be pretty destructive. What they actually have to do to get all those shots probably changes the piece.
Okay, well, I'll tell you something I heard. I'll tell you. This is and it's not really a rumor because I heard directly from the source. But for the Mega City Challenge, they took our thing to be a way to be animated, and apparently, like Richard was saying, like destroyed it to do the animation, and then they sent it to this guy that I know to rebuild it back to what it was from the photographs.
Weird.
Awesome.
Really? And what happened after that?
And I don't know what happened to it after that, but it got rebuilt.
Does that person's name start with a B? I think we might know him.
What did you say? Sorry, I got it right when you were beginning that story. I got a message about the Billy Baloney video, and I was distracted. So did you say what? Did you say what build that was, or did you not tell us what build that was?
Yeah, the Mega City.
Mega City build.
So our thing with the spider on it.
Yeah, the thing with all the spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Wow.
But conceivably the other ones as well.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
the same person
actually said.
Yeah, the same person told me that the superhero battle scene was that he did the same thing for that one.
Wow.
For Pizza Man and Shower Guy.
Interesting.
So I don't know.
You got to be really on point to recreate something that somebody already created.
This person is very on point. I'll just say that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
I actually auditioned for the show with him.
Yeah.
I can imagine that. I can imagine that it wouldn't have to be 100% for whatever purpose they wanted them to be rebuilt for.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine the goal would be for people who saw the show to recognize it as that build, not for it to be 100% accurate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not like side by side, because I know our build, our Mega City build, had these columns between the upper and the lower floors, and there's no way that made it through transport without having to be rebuilt.
Mm-hmm.
And to us, it looked like the original build when in the animation.
Yeah, but I don't. A lot of pictures.
Yeah, I still don't understand though why they would have rebuilt it after the animation, unless they had some further purpose for it.
Yeah, maybe.
So,
hopefully,
the glass cabinet.
hopefully someday you'll just be somebody, you'll see it in a museum or something like what?
The work of arts that the LEGO Masters built.
Yeah,
because that
Lego house.
I can sit in somebody's house. I guarantee.
Yeah, like didn't you all make pieces there you wish still existed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like we made on the show.
I wish I owned them.
Hey, real quick,
Yeah,
I should just say that unfortunately Mark is just not, when we're in the live stream using StreamYard, Mark is not able to hear audio, and so like he hears the audio fine. If he's just watching or before we started the broadcast, but something, and I could tell he was having trouble with it the last time we all did this too.
Yeah.
And it's probably similar to Samuel's problem. So maybe I'll have to see if I can hook him up with like an old laptop or something like that. But anyway,
that'd be great.
He's not able to join us because he can't hear and we can't hear him, or he doesn't know if we can hear him because he can't hear us. So if you clicked on the link that said Boone and Mark and friends, sorry, Mark's not gonna be with us, but we got Samuel and Richard and Flynn and Mel. And
what is that, man?
Let me see if there's any. That was a good question. That was a good topic of discussion. Mitchell Tunsetic says, "What? I lost it. What is the most difficult build each of you have built?" And since he didn't specify, it could be from the show or before or after. What's the most difficult thing you've ever built?
For me, it was the Rich Boys J mock of the Mandalorian Razor Crest. It was really. It was difficult because it was very delicate because it has a lot of design techniques. And you're laying them all on top of each other and you're trying to intertwine them. You figure out the tip is almost like the shape of a diamond. Like, so you got parts, you have, sides going out this way, you got sides going out this way. So it was a little bit, tough to, to conquer a little bit. So just a little bit, but it was fun though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Awesome. Good.
Where's that?
Real quick, before anyone else answers, Fanboy Cantina with $1.99 super chat support for the stream. Thank you very much. Says, love this discussion, love the show. So thank you guys for being here. It seems like people live are really enjoying it. Who else had an idea of what's the most challenging thing you've ever built?
Oh, for us it would be our Treasure of the Snake Queen. Our big animated mountain.
It was just most complicated. It had a bunch of simple mechanics, but when they all combined, it made a really complex system. So there were a lot of troubleshoot challenges. Yeah, we're super happy with the way it turned, but it was hard.
Cool. Let's see. Sam, do you have an answer?
I don't know. They're in the moment. I think they're all the most challenging because that's the one I'm working on. And then I don't know, like the episode. Every single episode felt like it was like, oh my god, how is this going to happen? How am I going to make an elephant with candy cane legs and a golden sleigh? Like, how is that going to happen? And
you worked that good, man. You worked that.
I figured it out, but it was, it's in the moment that was like the most challenging thing I've ever built because it was so like ridiculous. Like, what? Like, what? I don't know what to do.
You know what? You didn't even sweat. I didn't even see you sweat that challenge.
I did. I sweat every challenge. That was my biggest. My biggest asset in the show was Jessica, her ability to say, "You could do this. Just do it. Just go do it. Stop worrying. It's you'll do it." And she just kept forcing me that way. And it was amazing because she made me do it, and it was good.
Yeah.
Hi.
That's a great.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Jordy just walked out to her personal Bricklink store and hold it up.
What?
Hold it up. And she said, "Do you still have the bag that's full of these?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're right here." And how many do you need?
Give them up.
You don't know how many you need?
But I only want to use.
Right, call up the feeling.
Oh, you only want to use them for tonight?
Yeah.
So this is like a loan. This is like
After
this
tomorrow,
is more like if this is more like a cross between Blockbuster Video and Bricklink.
What is it?
Lego, man.
I gave her the whole bag.
What piece is it?
It's a white 2x2 tile. Okay, you guys got to help me. You guys got to help me with this. Brady Gamer 06 for a $2 super chat said, "Can I send pic of my Family Guy mock and you review?"
Oh.
Yeah, let's do it.
Live, or should I tell them to send it and I'll do it in the future?
More dollars and we'll do it live.
Hey, Mark is back. We're gonna see. Mark, is it working?
I'm trying. I can hear it.
Oh, I can hear you, Mark. Yay!
Hey, are you on the iPad?
Not right now. I'm on the phone.
Are you connected to Wi-Fi or are you connected to cell only?
Wi-Fi.
You are connected to Wi-Fi. Sometimes, because in certain parts of my house, it's better if I'm not connected to Wi-Fi, and it's better if I'm only connected to. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Brady Gamer 06. Here's what we'll do. Thank you so much for $2 supporting the chat. Email me a picture of the mock at boone@boonebuilds.com. I will look at it and I will make a decision on the fly about whether we're going to review it on this live stream or not, or if I think maybe I can show it sometime in the future. Okay? That's the deal.
There you go.
Cough up the dillies. 2 more dillies, please. I said 2 more dillies. Cough up the dillies, bro. 2 more dillies.
No, it's okay. We're not gonna make anyone pay. He already paid $2. he in good faith he paid $2.
Come on, man. It's the inflation, man. Everything goes up.
Whether I was going to do it or not. Mark, I'm glad you're back. I feel like we need to get you. Hey, Mark, Joshua Gay said he could send you a desktop computer, maybe.
Oh, people sending people stuff? Nobody.
I need that.
Because he's having if you'd start having a little more trouble streaming, maybe your fans would offer you some devices.
What?
I would love to do powered up tutorials. I would love to do powered up tutorials. So if someone would send me an iPad Pro, like that'd be great.
I would love it.
Oh, we lost Richard and Flynn
every day.
They get mad at us.
No, they might have dropped out, man. What's going on over here on the West Coast, man? Y'all dropping like flies out there, man.
I don't know. There's too many people trying to use the internet.
I finished Beyonce. Yay, she's done.
You ain't sell that yet?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I haven't counted the pieces yet. I'm gonna post it tomorrow. I hope if I can count the pieces.
Post it, and then you have to tag Beyonce in it, man. I bet you it'll be going.
I bet 1,000 tags a day.
I tell you, dude. Oh, some people received their stimulus checks today. I didn't see yours.
I haven't yet.
I need that money, man.
I should get mine soon though, because I made so little money last year that I'm supposed one of those people that's considered low income, and they're supposed to send those first. So yeah.
Adam De Francisco just sent me a $2 stimulus. Thank you so much, Adam. $2 super.
Go over to Iceberg Bricks and drop $2 on the super chat over at Iceberg Bricks, Adam, and make my day a whole lot better. Nah, man, I'm messing with you.
Hey, let me ask you this, Adam. You just bought a $2 super sticker. Can you tell me what that means? I think maybe I know. Maybe over on YouTube. If we're on YouTube, can I get here?
Super sticker. What is it like? Maybe
somebody asked
like a badge, like on.
Yeah, I think it's a little
fan badge or something like that. Just saying that you. I don't know.
It's So now Adam may have a little. Well, Adam, go ahead and give us another chat, just a regular old chat, and let's see what you get.
Because scroll up, right? Scroll up with me. If you can't scroll up in the.
I am scrolled up, but the only thing I see from him is this. Oh, a super sticker. Oh, it's a little smiling. It's like a little smiling fox or something like that. So he sent me a little like emoji. But I can only see it on YouTube. I don't see it in the StreamYard deck here.
Okay.
How you doing, Mark? You frozen? Mark's frozen.
Mark, I'm gonna shave your beard, Mark.
Let it go. It's that way. Are we in the same? Like, if I point that way, am I pointing at Mark?
Come on, Mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't know which way the square is. Like, there's Mel.
Yeah.
There's Boone.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. On StreamYard, you are seeing what everyone sees. On Zoom, everyone doesn't necessarily see the same.
Because it's crazy when you come in and leave. Yeah.
Let me see what these guys said.
Somebody else just sent a super chat thing too.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what we got. It is JR Brick Builders, 99 cents. Thank you very much. You just want me to say the name of your channel? We're happy to answer questions. Maybe Mark is playing a trick on us and he's just holding really still.
I hope he is. I hope that's what it is, because that's just brilliant.
Yeah,
we have not answered a lot of questions. They're flying by, and I'm like, it's impossible to answer that many that fast. It's like, what?
Okay.
I barely read it.
I don't see. Okay, yeah. So Effie Cubed says, how hard is it to come up with and plan ideas on the show?
It's hard because you only have it's part of your time limit. So you're like really like you don't get as much, like an hour into it after you start building, you're like, oh, that would have been a really good idea if we did this instead. It's like you don't have time to plan, so you're kind of just going with just this is a good idea, we'll build on it as we go, but it's hard. It's hard.
It was tough. I think even like with me and Jermaine doing the half and half challenge, man, me and Jermaine spent about a good 30 minutes, the first 30 minutes planning. and for whatever reason, he was trying to build that octopus with the guitar right side up, and I'm like, nah, bro, you got to hold it horizontal. I said, I said, how you gonna play guitar right side up? And that took another 45 minutes. So we ended up spending a whole 2 hours, trying to plan that thing. So we were cutting it close, man. It's tough.
It's like yeah, it's like you said, like revising it as you go. It's really like, oh wow, it's hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Flint, Richard, you guys look better. You look less
frozen.
Yeah, pixely. Yeah, we had StreamYard running in the background, and or not StreamYard. What was it?
No,
running?
Streamlabs, OBS running in the background.
Yeah, that was
earlier.
When you got two.
I mean, it wasn't streaming anything, but it was on. And then also I switched our connection from wireless to wired. So we're like and I restarted the computer. We've been asking a lot of this little laptop recently.
Little MacBook.
Somebody.
Aaron Jones.
Wow.
Aaron Jones. Thank you, Aaron.
That's so sweet.
That's my buddy from college. Aaron paid $24 and said it's 1% of a MacBook Pro. Keep up the amazing work, Boone. Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
No, I don't need a MacBook Pro. I'm hoping to get like an iPad Pro so that I can do screen caps on Lego what's it called? Powered Up. Lego Powered Up and do tutorials. Powered Up. Last night, Joshua Gay helped me find the information I needed to connect Powered Up to control power functions with Powered Up.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
We talked about adapter. You have to have an adapter cable.
You don't have to have an adapter cable. I did it last night with 100%. Well, because there are adapter cables out there, but they're not official. And I did it last night with 100% official elements. The way it works is you can use the color distance sensor as an IR transmitter and send. So it's kind of, it seems kind of crazy and practical, like for most purposes, because you have to have 2 battery packs running. You have to have the IR receiver. You have to have the sensor running as an IR transmitter, and then you can use your app to control the power functions motors. So it's kind of strange, but I came up with a really compelling idea last night, and I started to get it working, and I'm making a video about it, and I'm going to drop it here soon, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Sure.
And it's crazy impractical, but the fact that it works like makes me so excited, and I just want to be the first person. I just want to be the first person that posts it. So there are
a question about it.
Yeah.
So within the Powered Up app, can you do subtle enough control of the output numbers of the infrared, of the distance sensor to be able to subtly control the, you just scale it or something?
You've got 1 through, so it's really interesting. You've got 1 through 7. So you've got 7 increments of, it's weird. I'll have to kind of figure it out. I need to do a little bit more digging.
All right, in time.
But basically, when I'll show you how to do it when my video comes out. I can send you a link of the guy that showed me how to do it. I want to make. So it's this guy from like Lego RC, I think, or RC Lego, and he did a great job explaining it, and he kind of references some old power functions like downloadable PDF documentation, and then there's just 2 new blocks in the Powered Up app that allow you to control the sensor as an IR receiver or as an IR transmitter. But it's really convoluted. It's not simple at all. But basically,
I wouldn't have thought that the color distance sensor included infrared. I thought it was just like LED color or like an ultrasound sensor.
Yeah, right. Huh. And we talked about this just last week, and you said the same thing, and I said I can't, and I said I wasn't disagreeing with you, because I could find no evidence that the color distance sensor was also an IR transmitter.
That's so awesome.
But it was the only way I could fathom doing it with existing components.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony Current says, "Sorry, Sam, Mark and Boone for the win." And he says that he says that with a $9.99 support in the super chat. Thank you very much, Tony. Thank you, Tony. I hope you enjoy the season finale coming up.
VPie donated $2 2 times.
Oh, and I missed it.
He wants to
see VPie. Boone, can I see what your daughter's building? I don't know what she's building. Did I say cheesy films? Here we go. We're building with bricks now. I'm assuming that's what you wanted by typing that. Thank you, cheesy films. Thank you, VPie.
And when you say that, LEGO Masters will be sending you a letter to cease and desist.
Thank you all. Thank you all for supporting the chat. We really appreciate it. It's
Can
someday.
I ask a question, Boone?
Yeah, Richard.
I'm sorry. I don't mean. I hope I'm not monopolizing things here.
Oh,
so,
you're fine.
How did the son thing come about with Terry Crews? Like, how is it that he became your son? What?
He was saying basically he asked me about my family. And he was like saying like, you don't need your family right now. You need to focus on your build.
He was like, yeah, I kind of do need my family.
And that's when I said, and what I was going to say was, I don't need my family, but I'm like, I can't say I don't need my family on national television. So that's when I said, I need them later. You know, and so that's when he said, I'm your family. I'm your son.
Oh my goodness.
He's like, and then so there was a lot more to that shtick. And he was like, he was like, imagine, he's like, are you going to disappoint me, Daddy?
Yeah, you can't put that on there.
It was weird.
That's funny.
But yeah, it was hilarious. Okay, cool. What were we talking about before? We got other questions over here we can answer? Mitchell says, what is your favorite line of Lego? We've answered that one quite a bit, haven't we? Anyone want to expand on that?
Monster Fighters, Elves, and Ninjago. Classic Space, Elves, and Technic. Yeah, I know those are 3, but mine are like, I feel they're all on the same level to me in different ways.
Yeah, Technic lately.
Yeah. I
Trolls. I'm in love with the Trolls line that's out right now. I love it. I do. I can't help how much I love it. Like, it hurts me. It's like the Elves. I love the Elves ones too, but those were my favorite at the time because I love the purple colors and stuff. But right now, these Trolls ones are so bright and happy and just kooky and weird. I'm like, I love it. Look how cute that is.
I know.
I love it.
Awesome.
He carries a cupcake in his hair, which is just really unsanitary. I'm sorry. Like, I don't want your hair cupcake. Thank you very much.
Spencer Valadez, a little bit earlier in the chat, said he thought he was watching an old stream because he saw your blank wall, Samuel, and he saw that Beyonce wasn't there.
No, Beyonce is done. She's down there. I just showed her a minute ago, and I'm starting.
Did you see, Spencer, tell us, did you see the Beyonce finished?
I can show it real fast.
And then he asked, is there a theme they haven't done that you would love? Oh my goodness, that's awesome, Samuel. I'm so glad you finished it.
Finally.
That's awesome.
She used up all my I call it nougat, but I don't know what color is actually like this. That it's not the dark orange. I always call that caramel, whatever the other one is. But it used up all of these. I have like literally 4 of them left. I'm like, I know.
Nougat. What's up, Corey?
Everybody, Corey is here. How you doing, Corey?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Corey.
We were just about to answer. Spencer's question. What theme has Lego never made that we would like to see?
Masters of the Universe.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Yeah, I would love Star Trek.
Yeah, me too. Here's the thing. let's explore real quick this, because Mega used to have the Minions license.
Yep.
And
Yeah, they did.
Lego is about to start producing Minions.
Right.
And Mario.
And
Mario.
And
Mario used to be at Mega Bloks, and now it's at.
Yep.
And what about so anyway, I'm just saying we shouldn't take the sign of Mega having the license now that Lego couldn't have it someday.
I
Or
think
do you-
Transformers would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
And Transformers, they could do it. I've seen a lot of guys do it. Like they could do it, and it could be. Those would fly off the shelves.
Yeah, Mel, do you think Jermaine would appreciate Lego making some official Transformers, or would he feel like his little corner of the world was being?
I think he would appreciate it, but he'd be its biggest critic. Like,
Yeah.
like you get a set and you look at it, and it's like, man, they could have did better than that. Like, come on.
But see that, and that's what it is. People at home are always critics about that stuff.
Mhm.
But the problem is price point. Like they want it to be the most awesome piece when they buy it, but they don't want to spend $200 to buy it. They want to spend $70 to buy it, and so that's always what causes the problems is the price point. Like Lego can make the most. We know Lego can make anything, but like when people talk about bringing our builds home, that mermaid build is probably $1,000 worth of pieces. You know what I mean? Like they never sold a set that big. Exactly. But you know what I mean? Like any of the big builds we did, like they'd all be. Our superhero one would be $1,000. Like
Stud Studios makes a good point about Masters of the Universe, because Masters of the Universe is the property of another toy company, right?
Yeah, but they still license it out.
Yeah,
because they have those little mini figures, and they did it before with Mega Bloks.
Yeah,
but
I actually made My Little Pony toys and Transformer toys, but they weren't the Hasbro line. They were like bath toys and role play toys and things like that.
Yeah. Cheesy Films gives another $1.99 and says, "What are you guys' thoughts on the Mario sets?"
I like them.
I want them.
I think they could have did Mario better.
I've heard some rumors, just rumors, but I heard they're in the full list of SKUs. There is like like all these expansion sets to make this big interactive play thing you jump through. But then there's a SKU that it looks like a 16-figure minifigure series, so that'll be supplemental. So you could get the figures if you wanted minifigure versions, and you could make your own worlds, or you could play in this interactive, totally new, totally different kind of play pattern that's never been done before. So I really love that Lego went out on a limb to try something totally different.
Sure.
Yeah, I have said, well, I've heard that I've also heard the rumor that there could be a Mario coming in minifig form, and I really look forward to that. I think that could be cool. And I've also said that as soon as I get my hands on one of those Mario bricks, the smart brick with the eyes that light up and everything, as soon as I get my hands on one, I'm going to take it apart for the benefit of the world. Because I'm just so interested in seeing what's in there. Like, is there anything in that Mario that can be used for something else? Because anytime I see something new from Lego, my first thought is, what else can I use it for? And I know that Lego's not trying to produce a ton of stuff that can't be used for multiple purposes.
Yes. So,
I think I missed someone else's. JR Brick Builders says Lego Legends of Zelda would be amazing. Yes, thank you, JR, for supporting with the $1.99. Legends of Zelda certainly would be amazing, and now that we've got Mario, who knows? It could be a thing in the future. Not everybody got to talk about what they think about the Mario sets. Did anyone else want to speak?
I enjoy the iconography of Mario games. It was a little after my time. So I was playing, video games before and after that, but that was kind of like, that was maybe my video game dark ages.
Yeah.
I was a little too cool for school at that point. But I enjoy the iconography of it, and I'll be excited to get my hands on some of those printed tiles, which I hope are printed, not just stickers. Yeah. So, and I'm excited about that. I'm sort of ambivalent about it in general.
Yeah, cool. I'm excited about it. What are you looking for? Oh, nice. Sorry.
Dennis dude keeps asking who won. You do not want to know. Like, it would ruin the whole show. It's so much more fun not knowing.
Well, aren't we're all winners, right? We're all winners,
right?
True. Well, I also hear people ask that all the time, and I was like, why would you want to? Well, first of all, why would you think I would tell you?
Mm-hmm.
And second
exactly.
of all, like, why would you ask?
Mm-hmm.
That's a very silly question.
So I think maybe if you guys don't mind, it's 5:34. What if we do 6 more minutes and then call it good?
Good.
Excellent.
Sounds good. Thank you for doing this, because I love that it worked the whole time. I got to stay on here. I'm like, yay!
Yeah, we need to hook Mark up with the same plan you got there, which is like
a 10-year-old Chromebook. It literally is the oldest.
Any
Like, it barely
computer
turns on.
Connect is going to do better than his phone, probably.
Yeah.
Is my guess. Cool. What happened to Richard? Adam says,
Headphones.
Mark, why are you not here? Yeah, Adam, sorry. Wow, there's someone just put a really long chat. Adam, Mark was just having trouble with his thing. He with his device. He wasn't able to hear us, and he wasn't sure if we were able to hear him. So we'll have to try to give Mark some technical support and see if we can get him in future streams.
Thanks, Cheesy.
Shane Rhodes says, did Cheesy do a new?
No, he just said, I like your shirt. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool.
Oh,
and
cool.
I gave him a shout out, which he asked for too. So Cheesy Studios.
Shane Rhodes said, hey, all, watched the Star Wars episode last night with kiddos. We're all excited for one last week. Oh, for the last one next week. What are your favorite LEGO education resources? Hey, that'd be probably a good one for Flynn. You got any education resources for LEGO?
Well, I mean, resources. How do you mean, like stuff about LEGO education, or
it just says we're doing. My guess is these are parents who want to find more to give their kids to do while we're all stuck at home. They said they're doing some local challenges and looking for some other ideas of fun and engaging distance learning with Legos.
Oh, golly. I know Corey is doing something along those lines. Aren't you, Corey?
Are you doing online?
I am. I had a student last week, well, Sunday, where we started to go into the engineering portion of Lego. So using power function. So it's older, but it is resourceful. So I would suggest to parents, if you want to get your kids started on stuff, either get the Boost, the Lego Boost, which allows them to kind of it's a nice learning, educational type of way of building with Lego, or they could do the power function. They could get a power function kit from almost anywhere, eBay.
Yep.
You can order it online, and they can start learning how to do engineering stuff with that. But I would always suggest to reach out to us. We can give you more in-depth answer. It's hard to really answer it because there's a list of stuff that you would probably need to get in order for you to actually run a class and actually do something productive with your child. So
I have a sort of answer for this too. Like Lego.com, you can download instructions to any set they've produced. Mm-hmm. And so if you have Lego at home, it's a great way of learning new techniques and how to build. And you can look up, how to build a building, how to build an animal, whatever you need to build. You can look it up. They've probably built a set similar.
Right.
Cool. I wanted to thank really quickly. I've seen Ben Kahn and Dave Morgan in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being our moderators on YouTube. These guys, they just show up when they see a video. They really get nothing in return except hopefully the enjoyment of what we're doing here. And even for these particular things, when if I'm doing something, if I'm doing a live stream that's not scheduled, I'm not expecting them to be here, but they almost always show up anyway. So thank you so much to my moderators in the chat on YouTube. I really appreciate that. And then let's see, we could do maybe like one more question. Sam, did I didn't cut you off, did I?
No, not at all. No, I was just trying to give information.
Okay, cool. Jeff McElwee, one of our biggest chat supporters, is here. Okay, here we go. We'll go with Mitchell's. Let me see. There was one from. Let's see. Who? Oh, Effie Cubed was like asking about
Is there a time
people's favorite. Just like, let's go around the clock and just shout your favorite LEGO Masters build. Could be your own, could be someone else's. Just like 3, 2, 1, go, Sam.
Aaron and Christian's cut in half octopus thing. It was the most beautiful thing I've seen. Loved it.
Wow, awesome. Mel, go.
I like Sam's mermaid.
Oh man, that's one of my top. Flynn and Richard, what was your favorite build on LEGO Masters?
Yeah, the mermaid. Yeah,
I think I'd have to say the mermaid.
Girl.
that's a good one.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Corey.
Legor. He had the most personality.
Awesome.
Yes, he did.
I'm gonna say the clock. That clock, man, y'all.
Yeah.
You did not
It was
disappoint.
a beautiful story too.
Make the whole face. Make that clock.
And we'll hey Mark.
Hey,
How are you? We're just about to sign off. Thanks for joining us.
I know. I was watching.
Okay. I just gotta say thanks to Shane Rhodes one more time for another $2 support in the chat. Thank you all so much for watching. This was totally random. Thank you to Sam, Mel, Flynn, Richard, Corey, and Mark for just randomly on a Friday afternoon diving into my stream. I really appreciate you guys. I love hanging out with you. Seeing you via video is about the next best thing we can do to being together in person. So I really appreciate you. And Mark, did you want to leave us off? We all just answered what was your favorite build on all of LEGO Masters. And for you, just a hint, everyone that's currently on screen named someone else's build. Micah Patrick, thanks for being here. Carol Torres, thanks for being here. MC Maxman, thanks for being here. I can't say everyone's name, but thank you all
Carol.
so much. Rick
Thank
V,
you, Carol.
thanks a lot, Rick, for coming.
Yeah.
You got one, Mark? What is it? Oh.
Oh,
Did he ask you?
wow.
I was just giving him time. I was trying to give him time to think.
Trying to be that 1 minute man.
Thank you all so much.
Bye, Micah. Thank you.
Do you all want to? Does anybody want to shout out where people can find your Lego stuff online?
Oh, sure. So you can find us on Instagram, Tricky Bricks, all one word, no space. Same thing on YouTube, Tricky Bricks, and we do our 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time live stream every day. Build and chat. We build a set together, hang out. There's lots of kooky fun. Yeah. And yeah, so that's probably the
tricky.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest way. Those are the two best ways to find us.
Oh, look at that.
Right.
So professional.
Cool. Fancy.
Nice.
All right. Who else wants to say?
This is Corey. You can find me on Instagram, Sam's Brego, SAMZBREGO. If you are interested in getting your fashion on, I always have a Brego close by just in case. And you can always catch me and my brother's Instagram, which is Brothers Who Brick. That's where we post. I just posted a video, a couple of images of Travis's. Travis held a session with a couple of kids Lego session. So we did this last week. It's called My Little LEGO Masters. We challenge them and they build throughout the week, and then they show us their challenged builds at the end of the week. So Travis conducted it today. It was a very awesome experience. And you can also catch us on YouTube. YouTube, we still do our weekly challenges based on the show. We just posted ours yesterday, the Star Wars challenge, and we left it at a cliffhanger where it's to be continued. So please check out our stuff there to see exactly what we're talking about, what we're doing. So we love you guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Mel, you want to?
Mel?
Sure. You can find me at Iceberg Bricks on YouTube, and I'm also Iceberg_Bricks on Instagram.
Sweet. I'm trying to put it. You didn't take long enough. I was trying to put it.
Right to the point.
Right to the point. You either gonna find me or you don't, you know.
All right, here we go.
Money on there like it's me throwing some money.
Is that right? YouTube, Iceberg Bricks, Instagram,
yeah.
Iceberg Bricks.
For laughs, only. For laughs, if you need some laughs, come see Iceberg Bricks on YouTube.
Cool. Awesome. Samuel?
Doran Sanford wants to. Hi. You can find anything. Samuel Hatmaker on Instagram, Samuel Hatmaker on Facebook, SamuelHatmaker.com. It's all Sam. It's just that's easy.
Samuel Hatmaker.
I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I'll do this.
It's funny. I can't be Sam Hatmaker because there's a girl in Tennessee who plays country music. So it's Samuel Hatmaker. Yep, that's it. Right. No space in there, obviously, for the when it's on servers, but you know, you get it.
Cool. All right. Hey, thank you all so very much. Love you guys. Awesome.
Yes, I said Doran.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye. Thank you for having me, and thank you for testing.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.